Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. Well. Two Avowed information drops in 1 week. Hey, I am not complaining. As part of the Xbox Games Showcase Extended that aired today, they interviewed Carrie Patel, who is the game director for Avowed. She reinforced some of what we already heard, but also added some new tidbits, so I thought it would be nice to review the information. First and foremost, you do not need to have played Pillars of Eternity 1 or 2 in order to enjoy Avowed. I know that statement probably gives some of you pause, but I am not worried at all. While Obsidian has not provided the game's specific timeline, we do know that it's a prequel far removed from the events in Pillars of Eternity. That should make it very easy for the devs to craft an experience that's welcoming to new players while at the same time engrossing for those familiar with the series. On that same note, Carrie did mention that there are some aspects of the game that will be very familiar to fans. Surprisingly, she said there are a couple of characters from the Pillars of Eternity series who will be returning, especially from Deadfire. It's hard to guess who would be in the Living Lands during these events without knowing the time frame, but once this information is clearer, we'll definitely have some fun trying to guess who will pop up. On top of familiar characters, fans of the series will also be reintroduced to familiar factions, and the Adirian Empire will play heavily into the game. This interview also revealed that the Amua character, whose voice you hear during the trailer, is in fact a potential companion named Kai. Kai is a battle-hardened soldier and mercenary who also has a sense of humor, bringing levity and camaraderie to the party. Remind you of anybody? He's also one of the very first companions that you'll meet. Carrie confirmed that you are not a Watcher, which is the role you play in the original Pillars of Eternity series. Despite this, you possess a unique soul connection to the world, and that connection applies to the Living Lands and the creatures there. This, along with the fact that you are an envoy from a foreign power, contributes to the fear other people have of you. Last on the list is the one I think might be difficult for some folks to swallow. When asked about the size of the game, Carrie compared Avowed to Knights of the Old Republic 2 and the Outer Worlds. That places it in the 20 to 40 hour time frame, which hammers home even more that this is not an Obsidian Elder Scrolls game. As I talked about thoroughly in the last Avowed video, this doesn't bother me, and I appreciate the studio leaning into its strengths, but I know some of you are having trouble accepting this considering how the game was originally marketed. I had a decent time with Outer Worlds and thought Knights of the Old Republic 2 was incredible, so at the end of the day, my hope is we are going to get a good game, and that's all I can ask for. Hope all of you enjoyed this video. Take care.